Congratulations, Mark Shippey. Awesome. Everybody doing today? Space, how you been? Headed to Texarkana today. We gotta get some fuel, man. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Who we got? John, Kenwood, Cheyenne, James, Slipspace, Hank, Mark Shippey, Salvatore, me. Lori C, Tammy Reagan, Bill, Gary, got $473.99 worth of fuel. How's it going today? Johnny, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're almost ready. Man, oh man, I tell you what. We got 59 people in here with 70 thumbs up. Y'all are awesome. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. All aboard. Let's roll, hobos. Alright, I got about 683 miles to run today. Now I'm definitely going to run the widescreen to beyond to the other. Well, I'm not going to say definitely, because anything can happen. If my dang app logs me out, then I'm not going to start it back up on wide. But my plans are to run the widescreen beyond San Antonio, or at least to the west side of San Antonio. We're just 25 away from 37.6. It would actually be a good idea for me just to go ahead and start the vertical start collecting up more submarines. But I should have asked them in there how it was pronounced. I don't know if it's Schulenburg or Schulenburg. I don't know. I want to think by the way it looks, it's Schulenburg. But it could be Schulenburg. I don't know. You can't never tell. Yeah. That's when you said that, I was like, wait a minute, he's making fun of Nebraska. That's what he's doing. Dang, no telling, man. They might pronounce it Schnottenberg. Schnozzelberg. Schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Now this load, it's due today. By, I think 4 o'clock. There ain't no way I'm gonna get there by 4 o'clock. Ain't no way. Oh man, I want you to look at that. I could almost get there by 4 o'clock. I should have left 2 hours ago. I could have made it by 4 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today? I guess I should have studied that time just a little bit better. Dang it. Sometimes my GPS does lie to me about ETAs. It'll tell me that I can make it on time and disgusting. Anyway, it'll tell me that I can make it on time. And then truth be told, I can't actually do it. And I think it's because right now, see, we're at a 75 mile an hour speed limit. Well, I can't do 75. I just can't. I can going downhill, but that's it. That's the only time I can do 75. And you can bet well, whatever you want to bet, sweet behind, bottom dollar, it don't matter. That if I get the chance to go downhill and run 75 or 80 miles an hour, I'm going to be going back up the hill doing about 30 or 40. So, yeah. If my truck would do 75, then I could possibly make it on time. Truth has been told. Not be. Yeah, truth has been. Wondering here lately, what's the deal, man? Used to, if the GPS said I could make it there by that time, generally I could make it there by that time, and I can't do that now. I'm not able to do it now, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, it's because they turned my dang truck down. 4 mile an hour might not really seem a lot, but when you tack it on to a 10-hour day, it adds up. I think it's just 40 miles, but still it adds up. Yeah, there's going to be some slow climbs today. And that's what I was thinking about this morning. I was like, Of course, if I would have got up and left at 6 o'clock like I was planning on it. I was actually planning on 5 o'clock, and I had a backup alarm set for 6, which meant that I didn't have no intentions on waking up at 5. That's what that backup alarm means, that the first alarm is just enough to knock me out of sleep state. I'll probably get there about 4:30. Oh no, wait a minute, I gotta take a 30-minute break. I'll probably get there about 5 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure what time they even stop receiving. I'm just assuming. Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock. It's alright, I can unload first thing in the morning, I hope. Sometimes I do. A lot of times I don't. I'm not going to say I never dream, because I do dream from time to time. I don't dream like I used to. Yeah, El Paso around Force. Well, I don't have to go much beyond El Paso. Just a little bit. Just across the state line. See, maybe nobody's watching from the company right now. And what I'll do is I'll just tell them, I say, heck, I thought it said 6 p.m. I thought it said 6 p.m., man. But now if anybody from the company is watching, I just shot myself in the foot. I got to turn my Wi-Fi on. not stopping where I stopped at. Actually, I had intentions on stopping on up the road up here. But I knew by the morning time, I'm not 100%, but I think that particular that particular pilot that I stopped at is the last one until Junction. And I knew if I didn't get fuel, then I might not have enough to make it all the way to Junction after sitting and idling all night. So that's the reason why I stopped there. And then when I pulled in there, I just couldn't resist to go ahead and park it. Optima from Optiland, how you doing today? How's everything over in Optiland? Well, I want my truck to do 75 or 80, Matthew, because company trucks out here don't do 75 and 80. Company trucks only generally do between 62 and 75. And 75 is being real generous, and that's a high number for a company truck. Company trucks are generally 62 to 70 miles per hour. 72-ish. And my truck won't do 75 or 80 because, well, it used to do 74, and the insurance company told my company, said, turn all your trucks down to 70 or find another insurance company. Well, when the insurance companies give truck companies ultimatums like that, they generally do it because they don't want to find a different insurance company. So, when our insurance company said drop them now or else, they dropped them. And mine was actually just supposed to be in 72, actually, in all actuality. But it was 74. 73, 70, it was at, I think 73 and a half, because it would bounce from 73 to 74. Well, it's truck insurance. It's just like your car insurance is what it is. It's just like your car insurance, except only it's for trucks. Insurance companies they do, and it's like I've said 100 times before. When it comes to trucking, see, everybody's like, oh, I'll quit this job and go get another. I'll do this and I'll do that. The insurance companies has the final say on anything out here when it has anything to do with trucking. Doesn't matter how bad the owner of the company wants you to come and drive for them. If their insurance company says, nope, we're not going to insure him, then that person is not going to drive for that company. If that person's already driving for that company and just say gets a speeding ticket 6 miles an hour over the speed limit, and the insurance company calls the company up and says, we're not covering him no more, they have to put that driver out of the truck whether they want to or not. They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. When it comes to trucking companies, the insurance companies has the final say. They have the absolute say. And as long as you're doing everything right and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then the insurance company doesn't play a part in individual drivers. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything's right on your driving record. But like, just we'll pretend, hopefully for pretend's sake, we'll pretend like when I go in on my home time, I hop in my car and I take off down the road right there where that three-way stop sign's at in the middle of my town. We'll pretend like I run that stop sign in my own personal car. Well, being in my own personal car, I may or may not, actually I'm supposed to, turn it in to the trucking company that I run the stop sign and got the ticket. But with it being my own personal car, I could be like, I ain't telling them. And then in 3 months, the insurance company does their random ticket scans, or if Tennessee just send it in. And I don't know if they even do it random anymore. I don't know if it just goes straight to them now or what, but we'll just pretend like it still works that way, where they do their random scans. And say in 3 months from now, my company's insurance company decides to do a random scan on everybody. Or not random, but quarterly, the quarterly scan. And then my stop sign ticket pops up. They call the company up and say, hey, your driver got a ticket for running a stop sign in their personal vehicle 2 months ago. You're going to have to get rid of them. The company calls up and says, all right, pull your truck over. Some companies will tell you to pull the truck over, and some will route you on into wherever their yard's at. I guess it depends a lot on the severity and how far away from the yard you are and whatnot. So yeah, even if I get a ticket out in my personal vehicle, man, that still plays an effect. Heroes over the road. I'm not Ernie. My name's Bobby. But welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Yeah, even personal tickets in your own personal vehicle, they count too. A lot of people don't know that, or don't realize it, or don't think about that, but sure do. I got a ticket for running a stop sign. That's how I know. That's how I found out. I got a ticket for running a stop sign in my personal vehicle, and I didn't tell the company about it. I just let it go. I wasn't with these guys. It was with another company, and they called me in. They either called me up, they called me into the office. I don't remember which. I think it was doing a local job. They asked me about it. They said, what's this ticket that you got on such and such date? And I was like, how'd you know about it? Well, our insurance company does, they do quarterly checks. They check this stuff on a quarterly basis ever so often. And this popped up, and it wasn't on there, but it just happened, I think it was like a month before that. And they said, what is the ticket? Because it didn't say on the ticket that I run a stop sign. It said, he worded it on the ticket as disregard the traffic control. So, of course, I didn't tell him it was a run a stop sign ticket. He said, well, the insurance company wants to know what it is. What is it that you did? I said, well, I disregarded the traffic control. He said, yeah, but the insurance company wants to know exactly what you disregarded. I said, I didn't turn my signal light on. They said, well, that's They said, that's not disregard to traffic control, that's improper lane change. I said, no. I stopped to make the left-hand turn. I said, I just didn't turn my signal light on. He's like, oh, well, okay. Yeah, we can get by with that. He said, as long as it's not running the stop sign ticket. I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever run a stop sign in my life. I've gotten all kinds of tickets. All kinds. Now, y'all can forget about that story because I am Mr. Perfect out here. I never did nothing wrong. Ever. And I make up a lot of stuff, too. It's been quite a few years back. It was. And son of a gun, he just sat up there. He watched that stop sign is what he done. He just sat there all the time and watched that stop sign. I didn't normally turn and go down that road, but for some odd reason or another, that day I did. And I noticed him sitting up there about halfway through the intersection. I was like, son of a gun. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the first 100 thumbs up right here to Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salted crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. Well, I guess Heroes of the Road jumped straight on out of here after he realized that he was on the wrong channel. I don't know. I don't understand how people mixes my channel up with anybody else's. I don't get it. I mean, if you're looking at the screen, it just seems to me like there's no way in the world you're going to confuse my channel with anybody else's channel. Not because I'm special or nothing, but dang, ain't nobody else out here got Longhorns on their hood. Nobody. Well, there is some people, but I don't think they're on YouTube. We have seen other vehicles with Longhorns on the hood, but wouldn't be a normal morning without the bug. Dang, I feel bad now because I didn't get my butt on up at 6 o'clock and take off. I did get up at 6 o'clock. I wasn't in no hurry. Tim, Bobo, Trance, Hank, Trance. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, there's other drivers out here, and I'm not going to say that, that I'm better than any of them, but by golly, I'm better than all of them. If you're not hanging out here, well, a lot of people though, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah, I will. Our group used to be a lot bigger as far as sitting and watching the live stream where we've got 75 people right now. Used to be a lot bigger. For the ones of you that's new in here that don't know it, before I started doing the verticals, It's a lot bigger, maybe 3 times bigger. But the actual views by the end of the video was a lot smaller. And I guess either I was mean about it or some people was just stubborn about it. But when I started doing the verticals, a lot of the people stopped coming back. I don't mind. It don't matter. It'll all work out in the end, maybe. Thank you. Caught the coon that got the 2 chickens, right on. Little sneaky son of a guns. I tell you what, I love doing the one-wheel rides. Doing those for sure. I got it to the floor, man. I punched it as hard as I could like 30 minutes ago. Well, maybe not 30 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago. I slowed down in here, and we're maxed out now. I think what was our weight? 79,100 ish. I think it was 100, but I just added about 400 pounds. Well, thank you, Warner. Thank you for that nice little ease up. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Some of these drivers are just oblivious. 79,180. Thank you, Gary. And now that was with just a little over a quarter of a tank. I added 120 gallons, 8 pounds per gallon. So that's 800 pounds that I added to it, ish. 800-ish to the 79.1. So we're sitting at about 79.9 right now, give or take. So yeah, 79.9. Dang, man. We are maxed out at this very moment. I need to buy rights to the Tina Turner song, "Simply the Best." Start playing it at all the startups of the videos, all the live streams. Anyway, but I don't do any other videos much anymore. Lived in a 1964 VW bus, top speed 39 miles per hour. Dang it! That's why they used the VW bus as the mystery machine. They didn't want to cruise anywhere too fast. Ain't that what they had? Was no, they didn't have the VW bus, did they? They had that other. What the heck kind was that one? I know what. It was a bus, but I don't know. I don't know if it's VW or not. Children's Hospital on my one wheel. Hello, Arlene. How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And they had a cattle guard go across the railroad track back there. I don't see that very often. Cattle guards going across the tracks. I know they've got them, I know they do it. But you just don't see it very often. I don't see it very often anyway. Just passed one, it was pretty neat. It looks neat anyway. It looks neat. I don't know. Right on. What, cattle guards on the tracks? I imagine. I don't see how, for sure, I'm not real sure how that even works proper. Cattle guards on train tracks. Did I say a cattle guard on a fence? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. We're on our way back to New Mexico, Hank. On our way back to New Mexico. Here, so I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get around this one. .1960s Chevy G-body or a Dodge. I think it's the Dodge. The Dodge is what I'm thinking. And that's what I was going to say. They did. I know they used different ones over the years. Seems like they did use the VW, but I'm not 100% on that. They had a minivan too, a Caravan. I think it was a Dodge Caravan. That they had that one for very long though. Stop looking in your mirror, son. Ain't nothing back there that you need to be seeing right now. started having to use that APU, I hated it, man. I hated using that thing. Hated it with a passion. This is the first company, though, that has really, really, really been dedicated to using the APUs that I've worked for. After about, I don't know, maybe 6 months of using it, I really hate to idle the truck now. Oh, dang, man, that Boosie's did burn up. That happened like very, very recently, didn't it? Was it like that when we come? I guess it was like that when we come down through here because, oh, that's the old store. That's the old Boosies. So you got the new Boosies right there. Did it burn or are they just tearing it down, demolishing it? Because that was the old store. The new one built. I don't know what to do with the old one. Catch it on fire, boss. That's a good idea. Collect some insurance money. Why didn't I think of that? Sir, you need a promotion. Really? Not really, but sounds good, right? Bill, how you doing this morning? MT Bobo, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, if not better. Beautiful morning out here. According to the truck, we got 81 degrees. Now, when I started my morning up back there, about 40 minutes ago, it was nice and comfortable outside. Nice and comfortable. Not too hot, not too cold, not too much humidity, but you could feel it building. Well, that was their old store. Looked to me like, that's what it looked like anyway. I could have been wrong. Maybe it was their car wash or something. Yesterday, yeah, I was gonna say it looks fresh. And when we come down through here we come down through here yesterday. It had to have been after we come down through. It was the old one. How convenient is that? The old store caught on fire yesterday after we passed through. Huh. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? Just a little bit when we come through here yesterday. I was just so tired that, well, I wasn't so tired. I was just concentrating on staying awake so much that I didn't pay attention to it. Yeah, but I was saying earlier about how the widescreen used to be so much bigger audience. Like, I don't know, what was it, 200 people on average? I don't think it had anything at all to do with me doing verticals. Here's what I figured out yesterday. See, before I started doing verticals, I just let anybody come in and hang out. Which anybody can still come in and hang out, but you have to be subscribed to talk. So what I figured out yesterday is we didn't lose the audience from doing the verticals. The audience that we lost was all of the devil's followers. You know, he don't come back in here anymore because I've got the subscriber mode on. And the rest of the crowd is probably the same way. The whole other 100 to 120 people that don't show up anymore, it's because we're on subscriber mode now. It doesn't have anything to do with running the verticals. It's because they don't want to subscribe. And it was actually about 40 or 50, maybe. Lillian, how you doing? Midland, Texas, right on. Quit claim deeds for abandoned places to be able to burn them down. The devil's disciples. That's who don't hang out. That's who don't hang out with us anymore. Becky, how you been? Long time no see. Been busy over there fishing? Good morning, Tom. How you doing? Station coming up in 2 miles. It is a drive-by site. Opened or closed? Bypass or no? TRG, how you doing? Some people just refuse to do it. There's some people out there that just refuse to do it. But that was the conclusion I come up with yesterday. Didn't have anything to do with me switching over to verticals. It's all the ones that refuse to subscribe. They don't come back because now we're in subscriber mode. They moved over to that other channel that don't do subscriber mode. Lord Ginger, how you been? 10 hours yesterday. Got 6 more today. South Bend, Indiana. All right, we got the bypass, y'all. Got the bypass. I got 631 miles to go today. Supposed to be there by 4 o'clock, but it's going to be a little bit later than that before I get there. Because I lollygagged around. Oh, it's open too, y'all. Open bypass. Open bypass. if they watch the channel, you know, more than once or twice, I don't see why anybody wouldn't. Especially if you're on the creator side and you know what it's all about. I mean, you know, it's just a way of showing support, really. A free way of showing support. And it's like I said, if you don't subscribe, sometimes YouTube will take them completely out of your feed. If you don't subscribe, sometimes, not always, but sometimes. It's like one that I watched. All he done was made shorts though, and I wasn't thinking, I never thought about subscribing. I don't know why, but I didn't subscribe to his channel, and now it's just, I can't find it anywhere. I can't remember what the name of the channel was, but I used to watch his shorts every morning. Every day I'd watch 1 or 2 or 3 of his shorts. And now I don't know if he deleted the channel. I don't know what happened to it. Button, either that or he deleted it. Exact number is, it's 800 and something. 839, 840, 860, something like that. She's doing pretty good, Matthew. She's doing pretty good. She great? Ain't you doing? I do the best that I can, Natty. Sometimes she keeps up, sometimes she don't. I was actually planning on stopping at last night. It should be unless I passed it and didn't notice it, should be a road ranger coming up. Okay, it's coming up, exit 605. And apparently it's brand spanking new because it's not even on Google Maps. I don't know how it was that I spotted it with it not being on Google Maps. Maybe it's on my trucker app. Maybe it has the symbol there. On my trucker app, it shows symbols for Walmarts and Love's, TA's, Flying J's. It shows all their it shows their particular symbol. And it might have just had the truck symbol up, I don't know, and I touched it to see what it was, and it was actually the Road Ranger. And this particular QT, somebody was talking about the QTs. This particular QT up here on the 609, it's got truck parking. So I was looking at that. Am I going? No, that's where I was going to stop at yesterday. Instead of where I did stop at, I was going to stop at the QT. And then when I stopped at the Flying J to get the fuel, I just decided to go ahead and stay there and get the fuel this morning. But one of the main reasons why I did is because that was actually a point of no return. Had that truck stop been full when I got here yesterday, then I would have had to kept on going to the other side of San Antonio, because there ain't no truck stops in San Antonio. I don't think that where I parked at when I done the one-wheel ride in San Antonio, I don't think I was actually even supposed to park there. That was a parking lot for cars to do the river walk. Now nobody said anything to me about being there, but I don't think that I was actually even supposed to be in that parking lot. Yeah, see that QT has a little bit of truck parking, not a lot. Maybe about 10 spaces. And see, in all actuality, that place where I parked at in San Antonio, I just paid for 2 hours. That's all I paid for. I ended up staying there all night, but I didn't realize until after I paid for it that it was just 2 hour parking. $11.50 for 2 hour parking. I stayed there all night. Nobody said anything. I didn't get a ticket, so I wouldn't suggest doing it in a big truck, a bunch. I wouldn't suggest it. Because in order to legally park a big truck there for an entire 10-hour break, that would have been, 55, almost $60 for 10 hours. I think. Somewhere's around about $60. That's expensive parking, man. And then plus, see, this Road Ranger, I thought it was the one that I stayed at a few nights back, last week or week before last, whenever it was. And actually it wasn't. That was the one I stayed at was back in Sealy. So it's right through here somewhere. I don't even see it. So I'm glad I didn't come down here. And there's a place places I could have parked off on the side of the road, but oh, it should. Right up here is where it should be. It should be on the other side of this warehouse right up here. Need to get going. 10-4 on that, Cheyenne. Appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. Well, we'll catch you next time and make it back. See, it should, yeah, right there it is. Because the building is on Google Maps right here. The FCA building, whatever that is, it's on Google Maps. But the road ranger right there is not. If you look on Google Maps right now where we're at the 605, that's where I was actually intending on going last night. But I couldn't see what kind of parking it was. Which it was decent. I mean, decent enough. I might have would have got here early enough last night. There would have been parking, quite possibly. Checking me, get back to Cheyenne, 10-4 on that. Cheyenne going to Cheyenne. Oh, somebody's out there in the kayak fishing. And then I thought about going to this Love's, but this Love's right here it's always packed. I mean, it's hit or miss if you get in here and actually get a parking spot in the evening time. Fubar doing fireworks on the 4th of July. I need to go back and watch his live stream with the big boy on it. I hadn't done that yet. Got the new camera working? Heck yeah. So he's live streaming from his new camera now? I have to go in. I was going to last night. I was going to go in because he was live last night after I ended. I was going to, but I was tired, sleepy. I didn't watch anything after I shut the live stream down last night. I went to sleep pretty quick. Demon Hunter, how you doing? To membership emojis, I can hear those. And the reason why is because it says Barrel Bob. It doesn't show the emoji. It says Barrel Bob on them. Whenever y'all type those emojis, they've got names to them. Whenever you do the membership emojis, you put the picture up or whatever the emoji is, and beside it you put the name, and then when it pops up on my streaming app, it doesn't show the emoji. It pops up like Barrel Bob. So as long as I'm widescreening it reads it. It'll say Barrel Bob on it. Now, if I'm doing vertical, it don't do that. It shows the emoji, and she don't read the emojis. She don't read the picture. On vertical though, the streaming side looks just like your side. Looks identically the same. Pretty close. Not exactly, but pretty close. Which way do I want to go? Heck, let's just go down this way. on a bridge. Me gifted out another membership to Hannah Spears. Thank you, me. Thank you. Congratulations, Hannah. Right on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Headed home, right on. Over. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Probably actually still need over one more, but we'll see. On that, we'll catch you when you make it back. Appreciate you stopping in, hanging out. Thank you for the gifts. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We should be up to 132 or 133 on the memberships now. Let me give that a quick look. Well, 129. But the latest two probably ain't on there yet, so 131, I think. Hannah, how you doing? Not too much, just jiving around. I think while we're sitting here in standstill traffic, come on over here, Coca-Cola. I'm gonna go ahead and swap us over to the vertical while we're sitting here in standstill traffic. So we'll be back in about 4-ish minutes. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your morning. If you're not coming back, if you are coming back, we'll see you in about 4 or 5 minutes.